Did you ever watch the show Who's the Boss? It was Tony Danza. He was the housekeeper, and his daughter was Alyssa Milano. Her name was Samantha in the show. And if I'm being transparent, I always loved the name Samantha. My name, Robin, wasn't my favorite growing up. So not only did I love Samantha's name, but I also loved her bedroom. She had this beautiful bench seat that was like built into the window where she could like sit and think and look outside. And I remember thinking like, I want that. I can't wait to have a little window bench seat one day. So I created my own little version of a window bench seat. It's not exactly the same, but it's a cozy little spot that we love sitting in. We can read books, especially in the winter because all the sunlight comes in, and it's actually a really warm and cozy spot to hang out. Ours is a little bit different because the bench moves, but it turned out to be even better because that's where I put my Christmas tree in the winter. I talk a lot about having an abundant mindset, and it's not like a catchphrase, and I did even write a little guide, 14 Days to an Abundant Mindset, but I actually really did create an abundant mindset, and that's what the purpose of this video is. It's to remind you, it's to tell you and share with you how I've created an abundant mindset for myself, and I'm still continuing to evolve and really foster that abundance in all areas of my life. So the reason why I told you that story at the beginning is because sometimes we have to recreate things when we were a little kid, something that we love, our version of it, our recreated version of it now as an adult to feel abundant. So when I sit at that little bench, I get to feel that feeling of abundance, of having this cozy, comfortable place that I love, and it's something that I always wanted. Creating something that you always wished you had as a kid is definitely a form of abundance. For me, it's noticing all the little micro ways that I have created abundance for myself, like having really furry, cozy blankets that I love, enjoying my cup of coffee in one of my favorite places in the house, having different fruits to eat. I mean, fruits are so costly. So having a watermelon, enjoying it, just savoring that moment when you're eating it, and really recognizing that you're living in abundance while you're doing it is so, so helpful. When I pay reoccurring bills, I always round up. So if a bill is like $188, I'll round it to $222.22. I always use repeating numbers, and I always pay my bills that are reoccurring bills by rounding up. I actually overpay my bills, and it ends up feeling like such an abundant way of living to overpay my bill, even if it's only a few dollars extra. I've overpaid my bills this month. And that really does foster a feeling of abundance. I also, my husband knows, whenever he comes home and he gets like a $5 or $10 bill, he brings them right to me. I have a whole stash. I collect $5 and $10 bills. You want to know why? Because we give them away. When we host parties, sometimes we have these these money envelopes. So on Amazon, I order these money envelopes. I would love to show you some, but I just ordered more because I ran out. When we're hosting parties or dinners, I'll put a $5 or $10 bill in a money envelope, stick it underneath someone's chair. We don't know whose chair it is because they haven't sat down yet. This is before the guests come. And then when we're about to eat, we'll say, okay, everyone, reach under your chair, see if there's a surprise for you. And a few people will actually pull out a money envelope with a $5 or $10 bill. We also do little prizes, like little mini alcohols or little mini prizes, and including little envelopes that if you win a prize, you can pick an envelope and it'll have a $5 or $10 bill in it. And I promise that one day I will be in a position to put $20 and $50 and maybe even $100 bills in those little prizes for our valued friends and family that come to our home and play games and have fun with us. These are some of the ways that I definitely feel abundant in my day-to-day life. And especially I would say when there's an Amazon driver and it's a really hot day and he delivers something, or there's a delivery person walking by and I happen to see them, I'll offer them a banana popsicle. I have a whole box of freezies or popsicles, sometimes a can of pop or a bottle of water. It really is nothing to offer somebody something small, but yet it feels like such a wealthy, beautiful move and such an abundant life to be able to gift or give someone something that Literally, I catch myself nowadays just noticing all those micro moments where I'm living my abundant life. And for the record, living an abundant life doesn't mean that you don't desire more for yourself. You can appreciate and live an abundant life while you're working towards your goals and dreams to evolve even more. Those two can exist at the same time. Gratitude and appreciation and a desire for more for yourself can exist within one person. In fact, that's a very beautiful place to be. Appreciating where you are while working towards something more. That, my friend, is an abundant life. Oh my God. Here we are. Here we are. I know we're not talking about it because I'm not allowed to use this footage, right? Because my son's in it, heaven forbid.
No.
Am I allowed to use it?
No.
Oh, wonderful. I'll just save this for my archive. This is one of my weaknesses. Cherry flavored licorice. Like ribbons. Someone take this bag away from me. We are here for Tommy's second interview at the farm. There's a local farm close to our house. It's a pretty hot spot in the whole region, actually. There's weddings here, markets, picking fruits and vegetables, and a kids' play area. There's chickens and animals. And did I mention weddings? So Tommy dropped off his resume on Sunday, and they kind of had a little interview with him on the spot. And we called to follow up today, and they said, come on in for that second interview. So I just dropped him off. My boy might be getting his first job today at 14 years old, August 2026. So cool. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, I gotta do these windows down because I'm roasting my balls off here. I just don't want any bugs coming through the window, you know? You know what I mean? Oh
it.